Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, welcome back. It's Overgrowth of Lordaeron. It's a custom campaign for Warcraft 3 created by Zaytanth87. It's a race swap of the original human campaign where now we play as the Undead. So this is the last mission, Chapter 9 Fel Song, originally Frost Morn, the next day at Arthas' base camp. This mission can be tricky, if only because the terrain allows the enemies to hit you from two wildly different directions.
You lied to your men and betrayed the mercenaries who fought for you. What's happening to you, Arthas? Is vengeance all that's important to you?
Spare me, Muradin. You weren't there to see what Mal'Ganis did to my homeland.
The Warden Lord said that you'd come. The Warden Lord. This is where your journey ends, boy, trapped in the middle of Ashenvale Forest with only wisps to sing the tale of your doom. Is the Warden Lord Maiev?
This looks completely surrounded.
There's still one chance. Help me claim Fel Song. If it's as powerful as you said, it might tilt the scales in our favor.
I have a bad feeling about this, lad. But I promised I'd see this through.
Captain, I'll leave you to organize our defense. Let's move out.
To Undead Captain Falric. He's got it under control. Gum 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 gum. The first thing I'm going to do is focus on whatever's going on in my home base. So, let's go ahead and get this set up. Honestly, it's just if I just have random ghouls on the outskirts here, they're just going to die. So let's get them on lumber. And then raise dead, please. And then raise dead, please. And we need 2 more acolytes here. Upgrades coming out and looking good. Let's grab an obsidian statue early. And then Ghoul Frenzy, Web, and that's fine for now. Okay, let's go. Probably want to change around our inventory a bit as well as we go. So they'll be able to be fine. I'm just on the lookout for the first initial large attack wave that's going to be hitting us here pretty soon. They usually hit from the top 2 lanes, though that might be different in this case. I don't know. Ring of Protection +3. Let's go ahead and ditch 2. Pick up 3. You guys just keep going, and then let's kind of take a look at what's happening here. Lots of cyclones, lots of bears. Let's go ahead and move these folks up here to help. I don't need burrow. I don't think I need cannibalize either. We're going to start getting meat wagons for when we start attacking later. Oh, I thought maybe I could save that person, but no dice. Okay, that's all good. Then how are you all doing? You're doing fine. Let's go and get some beetles so that we can death pack them.
Speak, fool. What is it?
Okay, go ahead up here.
At last.
There's the beetles, death packed. Perfect. A periapt? Honestly, not that important.
Speak, fool. What we tread lightly.
We can leave the Ring of Regen behind, and we'll take the periapt instead.
At last.
And let's just keep auto attacking, and then focus on our tech here. We're gonna need an acolyte. We're gonna need more meat wagons. Disease Cloud gonna be great to get pretty early as well. And, yeah, just more Crypt Fiends, I suppose. It really just depends on where we get attacked next. And I think it's going to be purple coming from the right, so let's position our stuff in advance.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Death Coil here. I feel like Undead Arthas probably, just in general, seems a little stronger. Cool, Tome of Agility is nice. And Pot of Greater Mana nobody needs right now, so let's just keep going. The faster we can do this initial section, the better. I also really want to see who Arthas is going to be. Oh, okay. Those came out of nowhere. Okay, again, that's all fine, so let's just focus on our main stuff right now. Acolyte, why don't you come up here and repair. And repair and repair. And my goal is to be able to move out pretty much as soon as we get Fel Song. That's what it's called, right? Fel Song? Okay, keep going, keep going. The beetles help immensely here. Huge, huge, huge bonus over original Muradin for sure. And I think the dude's right here.
Death and darkness are all that await you in this forsaken vault.
I doubt there's anything down here more terrifying than what we've faced already.
Believe what you will, boy. You shall not pass.
Okay, then we hit Locust Swarm because it's the last chance we're going to have to use it. There's purple. 3 meat wagons should be pretty good, and then we can just start making more abominations. Eat. He's undead, so we can't death coil him. We didn't lose any of our abominations. We didn't lose our Crypt Fiends. I think we may have lost 1 Crypt Fiend, because you start with 3 or 4, I'm not sure. Still trying to protect the Horn, are you?
Trying to protect you from it.
Okay, trying to get rid of all these mountain giants. Behold, Muradin, our salvation, Fel Song. Hold, Death Knight, there's an inscription on the dais. It's a warning. It says, whomever takes this horn shall wield power infernal. Once this power is called upon, its effects cannot be undone. Oh, I should have known. The artifact is cursed. Let's get the hell out of here.
I would gladly bear any curse to save my homeland.
Leave it be, Arthas. Forget this business and lead your men home.
Damn the men! Nothing shall prevent me from having my revenge, old friend. Not even you. Now, I call out to the spirits of this place. I will give anything or pay any price, if only you will help me save my people.
Oh, is he, he's demon form Illidan? I like how it didn't shatter. He just blew the horn and they died.
Where is Muradin? We can't hold out for much longer.
Muradin is dead.
But don't worry, Captain. The enemy will not stand long against my new powers. So undead Arthas equivalent, I guess, is going to be... It's got to be, Illidan, right? So did all my other units die, unfortunately? The ones that I had built up? Let's start getting some abominations. Okay, so this is where we immediately go ahead and attack. No hesitation. We just gotta go. Let's go ahead and hotkey our structures. Dude, meat wagons, we need you going as well. Hotkey all the production structures. And the sooner that we can kill purple, the better things are gonna be. Let's get one more abomination, and then we have to start leaving stuff at home to defend for us. These guys can stay on lumber. That's perfectly acceptable. I thought that you retained your other units in that section, but I guess not. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You guys just go ahead. Everybody go ahead. Hit this. And we want to target production structures where possible. Well, really just any buildings. And then we also have Animate Dead that we want to use. And so his abilities are all the same. Okay, we're kind of stuck in here. I don't know where you're going, buddy. Just stay back here and help us fight. These dudes need to stay here and keep us topped up as well. And then keep giving us some scaly boys. Mountain Giants are beefy boys. We got to keep trying to inch in and get in range of being able to hit production structures. Keep death coiling abominations, very important. Just trying to hit their production structures so they can't rebuild these things. Do Captain Falric stay alive?
What is your wish?
I mean, he's fine, but... Okay, very cool. And then I built another, I built just like an acolyte to heal. Let's bring him up here so he can repair my meat wagons. Keep inching forward, and let's take out production structures. Captain Falric, get healed.
At last.
And just keep up the attack. Keep up the attack. That was a good death coil right there. We got +2 all queued up, and then what I'm going to start doing is just making more abominations and crypt fiends to leave at home so that we can defend ourselves against a potential counterattack. And as soon as we destroy this base, I'll try and grab this gold mine, and then I'm going to just keep pushing to another direction. Okay, go for the, yeah. Go for the main structure. They're building more mountain giants, or maybe those were stationed somewhere else. I will say, honestly, the obsidian statue has been massively useful. Arthas, please don't, Yeah, perfect, okay. Let's keep inching forward and seeing if we can see if there's any, defensive structures behind the gold mine, because I want to take this as soon as, excuse me, possible. There we go. Look out. And where is that acolyte? He's healing. Gold mine here. Let's go ahead and just hit the last major structure. I'm going to send Arthas and a few crypt fiends back home. And I guess the necromancers can start saving their mana again for when we push. And just come on back home so that we can defend against when green attacks us, because we're going to have to deal with, what's his name? The main guy. Well, he's still Mal'Ganis, but you know, it's not quite Mal'Ganis, you know? Now it's, Cenarius, kind of. And just like that, I guess that's kind of what I expected, so let's go ahead and attack, and then we can start pushing up here, because there's another gold mine, and then there's usually some good loot you can get from that area also. Okay, and then one more acolyte to pop on this gold mine. The sooner we can get this gold mine set up, the better, of course. I guess this base didn't have a, I guess this base just didn't have a hero. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, cool. And then, now what? I guess +3 melee attacks? And then you guys, let's go ahead and attack up into this area of creeps. Death coil. Arthas is just so powerful. It's just a delight. Okay, finish this up, and then I'm going to send the meat wagons home. So that they can go on the attack with us later. There we go. Now that can be fully saturated. Then we still have leftovers from this force. Captain Falric on the offensive. So the enemy can come from this direction up here along the right. My goal is to set up another gold mine up in this direction early enough such that they're tempted to go in this direction to get to us instead of going to our new base on the right. Again, I think in the grand scheme that's not going to be that big of a deal, but it's just one thing that we could do.
What is it now?
Healing wards would be nice, but we also have we've got the obsidian statue, right? There's another gold mine even further up that I'd like to... That's going to be the area where I'm sort of poised to strike. And if we can hold that area, then I think the enemy's less likely to attack this down here. And that's my goal. Which is exactly what's happening. Get out of the way and let the abominations through, please. And then that's all of +3s that are queued up. I don't think any of Muradin's items are worth swapping out. Actually, you know what? Let me run back really quick and swap out the gauntlets
Forces are under attack.
for the Pennant of Mana.
What does the shadow will?
Okay, good stuff. Sorry, trees. And then what we want to do is haunt this gold mine and get a necropolis here. And I think this necropolis should be close enough to their base in the upper right that they should be tempted to attack us in this specific area, rather than going down and around here. So we're zip-zooming through this, and I think it's the right choice, because again, this is one of those where the faster you do it, the easier it's going to be. The enemy can't spiral out of control. Can I make frost worms, actually? No. No boneyard available. That's perfectly fine, though. Sure, let's grab skeletal longevity and exhume corpses. I'm not really sure what else would be a good addition to this army. Let me just get a few more ziggurats just in case we need them later. There's our obsidian statue.
I gladly obey.
The single obsidian statue addition was extremely useful. Let's stay in no upkeep and let this just get set up, so that way I can make sure that I can rebuild units quickly in case I need to rally them up. But again, my hope is that I'm positioned in a spot where they won't even go for this down here. Granted, if this gets destroyed, it's not that big of a deal. And we're close enough here that we can just turn around and get down to this entrance at the bottom if necessary. So that's going to be perfectly fine. Again, let's not build any more units. I don't want it. Let's wait for +3. Wait for some of our caster upgrades. And not go into high upkeep. But we've got a really nice force here. Melee's already +3. Captain Falric. I like the voice modulation that's put on Captain Falric here. I think that's a really nice addition. I guess technically I could grab this too. It really couldn't hurt. There's creeps down here. There's like some trolls that are up here. I don't think there's really a point. I think the trolls are here. You know, Arthas has some good items. We've collected them over the course of the map. For some reason, I thought that these units here dropped, like, claws +15, maybe in the original version. His items are perfectly fine, though. The Periapt is replaceable, considering he's got 1,500 health, so, you know, the 150 is not really making a huge deal or anything. But even still... Okay, let's add the slaughterhouse to the group. Get mastery training for our necromancers. We don't need banshees at all, I think. Actually, banshees are pretty good versus night elves, but it's okay. We don't. It's not a necessity. We're still, excuse me, only in low upkeep, but that's going to change here momentarily. So with that in mind, let's grab some crypt fiends, because we're going to have to deal with griffins most likely. Not griffins, hippogriffs. Granted, Arthas can attack air, so that's going to be fine. So we'll get 2 groups there, and let's get 1 more meat wagon, and I think let's go ahead and start this push, and we can rally up after. And because we have all of our upgrades, we don't need lumber nearly as much. So I think what we'll probably can go ahead and do is bring those ghouls up too. Not that they're going to be a huge boon for us or anything, but we can just grab a couple of them. Let's get them up there. Everybody move on in. Once we kill this group, we want to go ahead and use Raise Dead as well. Skelly boys. And Skelly boys. Let's Unholy Frenzy Arthas. That's going to be, I think, a big deal. Meat Wacken's actually doing great work in the back line here. Here comes some ghoul reinforcements. And then let's Raise Dead. I'll try and save these necromancers. They think they've been really useful. Mal'Ganis goes down, no problem at all. Hippogriff death noise. It's another funny one. You don't really get to hear it that often, though, so I don't get to mock it as much as the centaurs or the wyverns. Ooh, whoa! That's a good one. We're pretty much already through. We got plenty of crypt fiends and another meat wagon in case we need it, which we lost 1, so I guess it's good that we're replacing them. Just going to build more meat wagons, because we're already in high upkeep, so let's just kind of keep that up. Okay, we got the production structure, and that's all that's important. So, yeah, more meat wagons now. And we're in. We're good. Obsidian statue, move on up and get that healing going.
Make your choice.
And then I guess single meat wagons finish up the Ancient of Wind. Do we have to just destroy the whole base? Yeah, that's what it is. So it's, I don't know, unless like an Easter egg has been added or something on this map, which doesn't seem like would be the case. We're done. Ancient of Wind is gone. Let's get up here and hit this altar. Granted, if he respawns, I'm not that concerned, because he can't summon down like 4 Infernals at once on top of us. Because that was where, you know, OG Mal'Ganis used to be kind of spooky. So let's go for the altar first, and then let's go for the Chimera Roost. Hopefully there aren't any creeps down here in the way, but I don't think there will be.
Make your choice.
Okay, cool. We did it. So let's just keep attacking over in these directions where there's still some random structures, but for the most part, I think we're set. Let's bring this jerk out of the sky. Ow. Ow. Yeah, go ahead and destroy that first. Ancient of Lore's gotta go. We don't want any more mountain giants. In fact, I don't think there were any mountain giants in this base defending. It didn't seem like it, at least. Yeah, Chimera Roost, please. These other units can handle the Ancient Protector. We just don't want another Chimera spawning. Here we go. I would say this one was not any harder or easier than the original. It's pretty much right on par. Because you're able to build up from such a tech advantage, and then once you get Arthas beefed up with chaos damage, you can attack purple and take them out right away. And that makes a really big difference. So, you used Fel Song at the expense of your comrades' souls, just as the Warden Lord said you would. You're stronger than I thought. You waste your breath, Mal'Ganis. I heed only the voice of Fel Song now. You hear the voice of the Warden Lord. He whispers to you through the demonic horn you carry. What does he say, mortal? What does the Lord of Forests tell you now?
He tells me that the time for my vengeance has come.
What? He can't possibly mean to...
It is finished.
Got him.
I'm so tired.
Does he normally say that? I'm so tired. And then he just runs off into the wilderness. Not the icy wastes. After taking his vengeance upon Mal'Ganis, Prince Arthas wandered off into the green groves of Ashenvale. Tormented by Fel Song's maddening whispers, as well as his new demonic form, Arthas lost himself. Now, driven by the Horde's fell will, Arthas plans to return home to Lordaeron and claim his just reward. No pre-rendered cinematics, unfortunately, where Illidan demonic form Arthas storms into undead Lordaeron capital, Undercity, I guess, and kills undead King Tyrannus, right? What if I hit continue? Where's it take me? Arthas' treachery, there's more. Later that week, Arthas arrives in Lordaeron. Honestly, I think we just do this now. It's been a short video, and I'm just sort of curious. No, we don't want to play on normal, though. Hang on. Stop. End. Quit. We're on the hard difficulty, okay? Arthas' treachery. If we go in from the menu, it's going to be on hard difficulty because that's what I have it set to. Take me in. They're cheering his return with death and decay. King Tyrannus is the Lich King, the original Lich King.
My son. You no longer need to sacrifice me. You no longer need to bear the weight of your crown. I've taken care of everything.
What is this? What are you doing, my son?
Avenging you, father? What? Oh, okay. Very abrupt. Kill the Lich King. Arthas must survive. We got Captain Marwyn and we got Captain Falric. Use Berserk, sure. Fel Shield, do it. Oh, it keeps him. It keeps him safe for like a second. There's runes that are getting dropped on the ground as well. It would appear that he picks them up. Demon Stomp. Okay, so we have new abilities, by the way. I mean, we're definitely going to lose. We're going to have to start this again. I'm just trying to get a handle on what the heck is even happening. This is like, it happens, you have new abilities, so it's really difficult to tell what's happening. What's the hotkey of this V? There's runes, and it seems like he picks up the runes.
Our hero has been killed.
And then I honestly have no idea. I don't know. Let's just keep playing it, and I guess we'll figure it out. We have to pick up the runes before he picks up the runes, but it appears like the runes spawn at his feet. And then we've got Marwyn. Let's just not use Berserk. And then Stomp Me. Rune of Power, we got it. Okay. I assume we can't use Death Pact on him. Okay, so he gets the runes. Again, I think the idea is you want to use Stomp to stun him so that you can pick that up, and then don't stand in I don't know what the circles are doing, but it's probably bad. This is... It happens very fast, right? He got that one for some reason. I have no idea how he got that one, but I didn't. It's not W to stomp, it's X for some reason. I guess just restart me again. I think we might have to either turn the difficulty down or slow the game speed down. I think it would make a lot more sense for the runes to spawn in a different place than, like, right next to him. Maybe it's like the further away from him we are, the better the runes will. So we want to stomp him, grab the rune. Did I get that one? I don't know. And then stomp him. No, he got that one. All right. Are the runes healing him? Again, I thought I clicked on that one, but I guess not. Get it? Okay, and then use the shield thing. There's really no way to compete for the runes. He's gonna get most of them, I think. Stomp is X. That's so weird. It looks like almost they spawn between us, if that makes sense. I sort of hate this. I'm still a little unclear what the runes of power even do. It's like, as long as I pick them up, I guess they're helpful. But, like, we've barely done any damage to him. I think he must get reinforcements from the runes? He must get reinforcements from the runes. I don't know. I don't want to have to slow the... I mean, I could just slow the game speed down to the slowest possible speed. I think I understand what's happening, but it's a little... Not even a little. It's very outlandish. So I think we want to stay away from him, because the runes... No, click on the rune! Oh my god. He got it. The other issue with clicking on runes that spawn in these types of places is sometimes you cannot click on them. Honestly, don't even. Just don't even. I don't know how many times I'm going to retry this. This is really a bitter end to what was otherwise, I think, a great end to the campaign. This is a very unnecessary thing. I think that's just, it's like silly and over the top. Let's quick save so that we can actually get right into it instead. I don't know what the point of the 1 second... Did he get that one? I don't know. Save Captain Marwyn? Our other dude will come back to life? I just am spamming the ground, and it looks like I got one of them. I think he got... Did I get that one? I think I'm getting... No, he got that one, because he spawned a little dude. Okay, the death coil definitely landed there, but alright. Is the Rune of Power doing anything when I pick it up?
At last.
Cool. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Love this. Pick up the thing! Okay, you know what? I hate to do this. But I'm just gonna slow the game to the slowest possible speed. Maybe that's the only way to do this. I don't know. Because then I can actually click on the rune. The runes also spawn incredibly fast. Or incredibly frequently, I should say. I think I've gotten them all. Again, that's really what this comes down to. Make sure you pick up the runes before this asshole does. And if you slow the game down into what is essentially slow motion, then it's very easy to do that.
What is your wish?
It looks like they spawn between the two of you. Got it. Got it. Marwyn, look out. Keep him alive. Get rid of the ghouls. Got him. He'll come back to life. Marwyn just run away. Stomp him. We've done literally no damage to him. He got that one. It's like if he gets one of them, you're effed. It's just, there's no other way. Marwyn, look out. Pick up the rune. He got that one too. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Even in slow motion, it's a nightmare. Move out of the cripple. Oh my god, I can't select it. I can't select it because of the units. Thanks for that. I can't click on it. I'm even in slow motion and I can't do this. This is one I think you know, we'll get eventually, but I also am happy. I'm happy to cheat. Like actually happy to cheat when the time comes. Just slow me down.
What is it now? You are past the death. A sound plan.
Don't stand in the cripple. I don't have Death Pact anymore, and my abilities are worse. He's already gotten 2. You can't... I think, honestly, I'm going to just hyper-focus exclusively on picking up the runes. That's it. I was like, oh, let's,
At last.
So we'll stomp him here.
This is what
There's the rune.
at last.
Unfortunately, my captains are a bit kind of dumb, too.
Last.
I think I got that one. Stomp them. Let's take care of these. Let's put these 2 guys together. Pick it up! I think I got it. Pick up the rune. I think they heal us a little bit, but I'm not certain. Okay, I got it. Stun him. Pick up the rune. We get healed a tiny, tiny bit, it looks like. That's what it's all about. Wait for the rune. There it is. He killed Marwyn with a Frost Nova. That's fun. Got it. Oh my god. These curse circles, or cripple circles, or whatever they are awful. Just keep them stomped and try not stand in the circles.
At last.
Ow.
A sound plan. You are past death. Feel my wrath.
This is, again, actually really difficult even on the slowest speed. I'm trying to focus down the ghouls and not stand in the cripple circles. The cripple circles look like they instantly... They instantly go into effect, so there's basically no way to avoid them. I can't tell. Actually, I don't know if that's 100% true. I'm still trying to just get rid of each of the ghouls. Ow.
How may I serve?
He has Resurrect still. I no longer have mana to stomp.
What is your wish?
Falric has Resurrect. I'm just waiting here to try and snag the runes myself. Ghoul down. He's got Resurrect, so let's just let him die and come back. Pick up the runes. I honestly don't think I can ever beat this guy to the runes unless it's on the slowest speed. This is absurd. Damn it, he got 1. Okay, all the other dudes are dead.
I am ready.
Now he's doing something else. I don't even want to... I mean, it's Disease Cloud, which we are no longer undead, so actually will hurt us.
How may I serve?
Captain Falric is still Captain Falric, by the way. Interestingly enough. I think it was something burning our mana through this. I'm not sure.
What is your wish?
Captain Falric, run! As long as we grab the runes before he grabs the runes, we'll win. And now he's out of mana, so he can't use Frostbolt anymore. Spam the runes. Now I think maybe I could turn the speed back up, if only because I know that I can spam that. It's weird that we still have Death Coil, even though we're now a Night Elf. Or we're alive, I think? I'm assuming that that's going to get replaced. But we'll have to see what he gets later. This, I mean... I'm actually not 100% sure how to do this at full speed. I think you have to make sure that you focus down the ghouls, because when the ghouls start cannibalizing, that's kind of how they get you. I guess you can use Fel Shield to avoid the cripple. Just don't let him get the runes. That's all this really comes down to. Just don't let him get the runes.
What is your wish?
Insufficient mana.
Wow. Just send me out, please. Let your eyes be closed now that mine are finally open. This kingdom shall fall... Okay, you say it.
And from the ashes shall arise a new order. will shake the very foundations of the world.
Welcome back, Marwyn. Okay, bye. Poof. 3 minutes. How long were we on that? Like 20? I mean, it was fine. I think maybe the runes need to spawn less frequently, and maybe in like another part of the area, so that you have at least a chance to click on them, because the AI clicks on those runes near instantly, to the point where the only way I could ever really beat him to them was to slow the game down to the slowest speed. It's probably possible with years of practice, I guess. Maybe you could run away from him so that the rune spawns between you, and then you can use your undead dudes to kind of distract him while you get the runes. But I think in the course of that fight, we picked up, I would say, at least a dozen runes. So you have to execute it near perfectly every time with every rune. I was on the hard difficulty. I guess I'm kind of curious to know what it would be like on normal. I don't want to dwell too much on the boss fight. I didn't like it, but I thought the rest of the campaign was really well done. It's clear that this project is going in a really cool direction, and I'm really interested to see what the future campaigns hold in terms of more custom stuff, user-made stuff. I think it's going to be great. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time for something new. Bye-bye.